It's Christmas time, my favorite time of year, and it feels so right. My heart is filled with cheer. It's Christmas time.
What's up? Welcome to Vlogmas number 22. We are almost there. A couple more episodes left. I am in the gym again today. This is my third time going to be working out this week. So after today, I'm not going to be working out again until next week. So next week, I'm probably going to do the same thing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and hit all body parts in 3 days, just like I'm doing this week. So today we are doing chest and shoulders. Of course, the turn fit waist trainer. Can't work out without it. Y'all, this COVID stuff, Amarion, whoever she is, she's doing the most this time around. Like, honestly, this time around, I have known a lot of people that have caught COVID with this new, thing that's going around. It's getting real crazy, so I will be wearing my mask moving forward a lot more often than I have been wearing it. I actually should put it on now when I'm working out, but I can't breathe. I can't breathe in the gym sometimes with the mask on. So, but anyway, about to get this workout in. It's an early day. It's like 1:30 in the afternoon. No one's in the gym, which is such an amazing thing. I was looking at my parents' IG story today, Shantae and my dad, and y'all know I was supposed to go see them for Christmas. Discussed it, bought tickets and everything, and my dad decided to, I don't know who to blame, but they decided to go do their own thing. So I was just watching her story, and they're at some little boutique resort retreat style thing, and I can't with them right now. So I'm just gonna be sitting in my room listening to Yolanda Adams alone in a room on Christmas Day. Don't worry, I'm not depressed about it. Anyway, I don't have anybody filming me, so I'm not gonna be filming today's workout. So we will, I'll catch up with y'all a little bit later. Deuces. What's up? We are home. I've been home for a while. I ran some errands after the gym, and then I came home, did some studying, and now here we are. So today's YouTube is going to be a Q&A about myself. It is some standard YouTube Q&As that like YouTubers do. So I am going to sit here. I have my dessert for the night. It is my Bluebell Natural Vanilla Bean Ice Cream. It's a float tonight, Dr. Pepper and cream soda float. So we're gonna sit here and we're gonna eat this, and we're gonna answer these questions. Question number one, what is your full name and age? Brian Anthony Turner Jr. I am 34 years old. That was easy. Do you eat meat? Yes. I'm trying to play with this lighting because this makes me look like really like dark and like bad actually. Like I just don't know. I don't know. What is your birthday? April 8th, 1987. My star sign, is that like zodiac sign, I guess? I'm an Aries. My favorite color. I don't really have one right now. When I was growing up, it used to be red, and then it was blue. And now it's like, I'm loving like black, gold, silver, gray, that kind of thing. Maybe gray. Maybe gray is my favorite color. Yeah, maybe. My lucky number is 8. I love the number 8. Has a lot of meanings, new beginnings, infinity. Love the number 8. Pets. I used to have a pet. My mom's boyfriend got us this dog back in the day. It was a pit bull. Her name was Mocha. She passed away. after Mocha, we had 2 other pits, a black one and a white one. And yeah, they just didn't work out. So nobody could ever take Mocha's place. I'm an Air Force brat, so I kind of lived all over. I was born in Indianapolis, Indiana. My parents met in Annapolis, Maryland. My mom's side of the family is from Annapolis, Maryland. My dad's side is from Indiana. My dad was in the Naval Academy, which is in Annapolis. That's how he met my mom. They hooked up. She got pregnant. We moved to Indianapolis, Indiana. That's where I was born. And from there, my dad joined the Air Force. So we lived in places like North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas, England when I was little. Which I wish I had lived in England a lot longer because I would have kept that accent. So wouldn't it have been like real sexy and attractive if I had came back to America with that English accent, you know? Anyway, I lived in Maryland for majority of my time. So when people ask me where I'm from, I typically say Maryland. And then I've lived in Texas twice. This is my second time living in Texas. My first time, I was in high school. I lived in San Antonio, Texas for about 4 years. And then fast forward 10 years later, I moved back to Texas. Here I am in Houston. My height, 6'1", shoe size is a 12. What is your favorite public transport? Like public transportation? None, maybe. What talents do you have? Let's see. I can work out. I can play the alto saxophone. I know how to hear notes when listening to music. I can point out soprano, alto, and tenor. I can hear those notes, and I can also teach notes. There goes a hidden talent you didn't know. I can actually teach notes. Like, I can, teach a song to a choir or a praise team. Like, I used to do that a lot in my home church. What is your favorite animal? I guess a dog. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that question. I mean, I'm an Air Force brat, so I don't know. Let's move on. What is your favorite holiday? New Year's Eve is my favorite holiday. Where would your dream holiday be? I don't know. I kind of want to get into doing something different every year for New Year's, like just either throwing a party one year or going out of town, going to Paris. There we go. There goes a dream of mine. Spend New Year's in Paris. I think I like that. What food do you love the most? I love soul food. I love Mexican food, like Tex-Mex type food. I love Italian. I like sushi, believe it or not. Those are pretty much my go-tos. Favorite pizza topping, pepperoni. What song do you love the most? I don't know. I kind of go like up and down when it comes to music. Like I'll like an artist or like an album or a song, and I'll just like kind of play that out for a long while. So right now I'm in like this Yasmine Sullivan thing. I've always loved Yasmine Sullivan. She's actually one of my favorite artists. She's gonna sing at my wedding one day, actually, and her birthday is the day after mine, April 9th. That's like my Aries sister. Anyway, so Yasmine Sullivan has always been like my favorite like vocal artist. I mean, the girl could just sing. She can really blow. Hotels, that's my album. I can play that every single day. I actually do. I actually play like her lives, like the YouTube videos that she's singing the album live. I actually play those. They're on SoundCloud. I actually play those when I'm working out in the gym. So right now, on this Yasmine Sullivan thing, I listen to her pretty much every single day. And then she has a tour coming up, so I'm excited for that. I'm hella excited for that. What film do you love the most? I really don't watch movies twice, so there's nothing I can say that I love the most. something that just popped in my mind automatically is I love The Devil Wears Prada. I probably can watch that more than once. Like if it was on TV right now, I probably would watch it. So The Devil Wears Prada. I love the 50 Shades of Grey series. I do love that. Twilight was a good series too. I mean, I don't have to keep watching it, but like my mother was like so into Twilight. So like I even took her to see the premiere of the movie one night that it came out. But other than that, there's no really like, oh, Saw. I love the Saw movies. I still haven't seen the last one yet. But Saw, all of those Saw movies, I actually like those. I think it's very interesting, the mindset behind how like Saw was created. And just like, I don't know who Jigsaw thinks he is, that he can just put all these people together because they don't appreciate their life and make them like fight for their life and stuff like that. Like he's really like psycho. Excuse me, something's wrong with him. Saw is my favorite movie. Favorite alcoholic drink. I told y'all before, if you watched one of my YouTube videos, I'm sure you have. But my favorite alcoholic drink is a Hennessy Sidecar. It's the best. Grace's in Houston makes it the best. Nobody can top them just yet. Favorite non-alcoholic drink. Do you want children? Yes, I actually want 4. I've always wanted 4 kids. Brian the third, Brandon. It was Brandon or Brent. Let's just go with Brent because I don't want Brandon anymore. So Brian the third, Brent, Brody, and Bree. So 3 boys and 1 girl. I feel sorry for that girl. But Brian, Brent, Brody, and Bree. I always wanted 4 kids. At my age right now, 34, 4 kids is not gonna happen. I don't want to be 70 years old still having kids, but I do want at least 2 kids. I want myself. I want a biological child from me, like my own child, and then I want my partner to have their own child. But together we're gonna be just one family. You know what I mean? Like both kids are still gonna be mine, but from a technicality standpoint, I do want 1 DNA child. 1. Are you an extrovert or introvert? I like to say I'm a little bit of in the middle, so I don't know what that's called, but I am in the middle. I think because of my career in hospitality, I have been able to adapt to different cultures and ethnicities and things of that nature. So if you throw me in a room, I'll be okay. You know, I can blend in well. People love me. But then, like, I can also be that person that's just sitting in the corner quiet as well. So, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just like that in between. Have you ever met anyone famous? Oh, I've met tons of people famous. So, let's start with housewives. When I was living in New Jersey, my mother was a big fan of Housewives in New Jersey. And so, long story short, I popped up at Teresa Giudice's house. I actually pulled into her driveway, and she pulled into her driveway at the same exact time, which was a very awkward moment. Long story short, she rolled down the window. I got to say hi to Gia and Milani. Said hi to Teresa, took pictures with her. Left there, went to Melissa's house, knocked on her door, and I was like, hey, what's up? Can we take a picture with you? And she said, how do you know that? She said, how do I know you're not a serial killer? And I'm like, we're not serial killers. It's just us. It's our phones. We just want to take a picture. She was living in her rental property at that time. So she came out, took a picture of us. I met Lauren Manzo, which is Carolyn Manzo's daughter. I've met Nene Leakes. Well, I actually didn't meet Nene Leakes. I just saw her. Like I went to one of her little improv shows and saw her. But I was like this close to her. Roscoe even stood up and asked her a question. He was like, do you want Phaedra back on the show? She said, sure, why not? So that was fun. I actually met Aretha Franklin one time. I was working at the Lowe's Hotel in Annapolis, Maryland. I remember she had the presidential suite. There was a whole list of things that she required for her room. She wanted it to be hot, no AC, because the AC can ruin your voice, the cold air or whatever. She really did look like a mess when I saw her, to be honest. She really did, but I did meet her once. Who else did I meet? I like to say I met Beyonce, but I didn't really meet her. I was just at her concert, but I saw her in person, you know, at her concert, so. Her concert though had a lot of people there. I saw DJ Khaled, T.I., August Alsina. It was a whole list full of people there. Mace, I think, was there, maybe. God, who else was there? I think Bow Wow was there too. It was a long list of people. DJ Khaled brought out all these artists to perform before she came out, so that was pretty cool. I did meet Bow Wow. Speaking of Bow Wow, I met him in Vegas. Oh, funny story. So my dad was turning like 50. We went to Vegas. And the hotel we were staying at, Bow Wow just happened to be performing at that hotel in the club that night. So I told the concierge it was my dad's birthday, blah, blah, blah. She hooked me up with some tickets. We were literally like this close to Bow Wow. Like, it was us and it was Bow Wow. He's real short too. Then Jermaine Dupri came out. He's real short too. So I got to meet them. The funny part of the story is that, so he had like a bottle of whatever in his hand, and he was like pouring shots in people's mouths. And so he was like, y'all open up your mouth, open up your mouth. And so all the ladies was like, you know, trying to drive the boat or whatever the case is. So I went up there too. I'm like, you pouring shots in people's mouth, you know? What up? So I went up and to the stage and I opened up my mouth, and then he looked at me and he poured it in my cup, but he didn't pour it in my mouth. I'm like, what's the big deal? Anyway, so that was that. Do you still have your childhood teddy bear? I never had a teddy bear. I had a lamb. I don't know why. I had a lamb and I called it Lammy, and that's who I slept with every night. And then Lammy went away. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in to today's Q&A for YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.